Down by the river, I was drawn by your grace into depths of oblivion, into the lover's place. I was stuck in a puddle full of tears and unwise, stuck doing stuff.
Okay, so here we are joined by Jason Rono of JConcepts. Jason, you're holding a lot of new tires in your hands. Can you talk us through them?
Yeah, we've had a lot of requests just to kind of fill in some blanks in between some of the tires we have in the line. We brought here is 4 new tires to the Worlds. The first here is this Reflex tire, which, you know, it's a very similar spike size to maybe like our Double D type tire, which people might be familiar with. But, you know, we got a different stacked arrangement here. We've got just a touch beefier on the pin than the Double D, plus we've stacked up the tread, which is typically something you do to increase a little bit of wear. And then what happens is you get a little more rotation in the turns because of the way the tread aligns. But this is something that I think will work really well in tracks, you know, we have back home where the tracks are wet, you know, they might be watered, you know, something like Nitro Challenge, the JBRLs, you know, just that kind of look. And then here we got John McGinty that's using them in the yellow compound here on the, we'll call it concrete. You came up with a different idea of what's actually in it, but we'll just call it concrete. And they're working pretty well. You know, lasting about 12 to 15 minutes, which is pretty good for this small size tire on this type of surface. So, you know, look for these, all the different compounds. I think that they're going to be really successful for us and make a lot of our guys happy. And so the next thing we got here is we're calling this the Chasers, which is, you know, some people think you're chasing somebody. We're thinking more of like the chase after maybe like a shot, right? Yeah. So here's something that we wanted to do is the Crossbow tire has always been one of our favorites, one of Ryan's favorite tires. We wanted to do is sort of bring some of the elements that we thought was successful about that tire into this new one. What we've done is we've lowered the tread height a little. We widened the base. We added some radius near the tire body itself, and we've overlapped the tread in the center. What that kind of does is give us a little bit better wear in the center, and it kind of keeps with the lower tread height. It's a little more stable, not quite as floaty as the Crossbow, and it's a little tighter all the way around. So it's probably a little better of an all-out race blue groove, or you know, you could run it here, that kind of surface where you got to have a lot of stability. So it looks a little like the Crossbow because we added the cuts in the top of the tread. That's something that you know, people ask, is it the same tire? But it's really, everything's different. So this is something that people are really going to like, that they're kind of really asking us for. So we wanted to kind of deliver on that. Another tire here we've experimented with here and there throughout the year, but it's the Remix, which in Argentina we had a tire called the Metrics, and that tire worked really well for Ryan there. He got 5th place, and we were pretty happy with the wear and the characteristics, but what we wanted to do is kind of make a little smaller tread height option with the same type of sidewall makeup that the Metrics had, which is really popular in electric, this zigzag. This one so happens to be directional, and what we've done is we kind of worked in sort of a broad, really conventional type pin so that people have a kind of a safe tire to go to. We did it once again, we overlapped in the center, bringing a little bit of better wear to the tire. So you know, it looks and works really well. We've had some experience here. John McGinty again ran these in yellow, showed good wear on the track. So I think guys, when they get these in their hands, a lot of different tracks are going to be successful. Kind of brings us back here to the Diamond Bar tire, which is something I wanted to try for a while. This is something that I was looking at, wanting to try for the Worlds as far back as 2008. You know, this is something that's, when it's all said and done, it's a little more like a treaded tire. And what happens here is we have a 2-stage pin, but once the top pin wears off, you're down on what looks more like a treaded tire. And we wanted to give this a shot here because we knew the track was going to wear tires extremely the wear rate's going to be really high. So what we wanted to do was try something that was going to give us a long life and that was still going to be responsive, give us good lap times, and so far we're having good results. This is the tire Ryan's been using so far here. He's got a second and I think a sixth or a seventh in the second round, so he's meeting his goals of trying to get that semifinal locked in. We want to get a little bit faster. He might do a little experimenting tomorrow with some of the other ones here, and we're kind of interested to find out how this tire works around the world. This is the first time we've really ran it, and so far it's really kind of exceeded the expectations and pretty happy with it.
Okay, Jason Rono there from JConcepts. Thank you.